difficulty live. This is a legend difficulty that I originally titled the first video on veteran difficulty, so I'm starting that over. So, like I had said in the first episode, like I said last time, not the first episode, because I just ended that a minute into the stream. We play on the hardest difficulty, Ironman Legend, War of the Chosen. We're not going to be doing the Alien Hunters because they're just released because the Alien Hunters are a bit too insane. But I've never tried Legend difficulty, so I might still lose even just on the hardest difficulty.
Accessing the feed now. We're in.
So for this run, this is going to be more geared towards people that have played Xcom before.
You seeing this?
Like, I'm going to be skipping a lot of the storyline stuff, and I'm just going to be doing a lot of the gameplay. So this will be spoiler-free, so if you've never played Xcom before, you might spoil the storyline. But also, if you've never played Xcom before, you might not know what's going on. But to be honest, the storyline is pretty simple. It's just us versus the aliens. Aliens are bad. We need to kill them. In the first game, they took over the planet, and now
the aliens need to know that we're serious, that we're ready to infiltrate the city centers and strike at their heart. To that effect, we're moving in to take out a high-profile target that will get plenty of people's attention, especially Advent. Move to lock down the area and eliminate any security forces nearby.
They give you one out of the 3 troops for the first mission. I was hoping to get the Reaper, because he's the most overpowered. But we're going to do what we can with the Templar. I like him too. Honestly, I like all 3 of the new units. The Templar.
Menace 1-5. We have a fix on the target. Move to place the X4 charges at the designated
Since we're on the hardest
position.
difficulty, we're going to be taking this really, really slow.
As Templar warriors, my followers specialize in wielding psionic energy, mastering the power that belongs to all who are truly of this earth. Through intense focus, we can twist the very fabric of the world around
in
us.
In Xcom, you can move 2 spaces per turn. In the blue, makes it 1 space. The yellow is 2 spaces. So I'm going to move 1 space at a time because I want to really take this slow because I have no idea where the enemies are at. They're super strong. So we're going to go 1 space at a time. We're going to have everybody make their blue movement, see if I can find any enemies, and then we're going to move up to a higher yellow movement, or we might hit Overwatch. And Overwatch is a mode where your character stands still and watches for enemies, and if he sees one, he shoots them.
Yes, Commander.
To get up close, so I'm going to have him be a little bit closer to the other guys. On this first mission here, we all start with a grenade, and the names really don't matter yet, because I'm going to be trying to moving out. First mission. So I did not run into any enemies after doing a blue move with everybody, so
finally, I'll keep a watch. Got it covered.
Got it covered.
So I can spot the enemies on their turn. There's no timer on this mission, so I can take it all the time I need. Just going to be slowly moving people.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
How are you? How's the audio? Can you hear me well?
On my way.
Thank you. I'm going to adjust that now. Is that better? How about now? Can you hear me better? Game volume is too loud. Alright, so we're going to mess with the game volume a little bit.
Stepping off.
Alright, save and exit. How about that? Can you guys hear me a little bit better now?
We march towards enlightenment.
It's better, maybe. Turn it down a notch. The game volume. Yep, I turned down the game volume. Perfect. That's cool. That's cool.
That's affirmative.
So, yep, our objective this mission is we want to get up to this thing up here and place the C4 and destroy the big tower and let the aliens know that Xcom still exists. And we're still doing our thing. We're just moving 1 turn at a time right now. That right there, the orange mark, shows us that we can hear the aliens in this general direction. Right now we have the low ground, so it's not really that good to be down here if we run into them, so we want to get up there before we start fighting. And we're still under concealment. That means they don't see us.
Moving to designated position.
We're moving like ninjas. I'm probably going to go for the staircase right here with all 4 of my guys. With XCOM, a lot of times early game you want to bunch your guys up, but then later game you get better aim and you want to spread your guys out. Also later game the enemies get more explosives and can blow you up if you're really bunched up. This is going to be a very hard challenge. If any characters die in XCOM, they stay dead.
Something out there.
A couple weeks before I started this playthrough, I had beat the game on the easier difficulty, and I ended up losing over 50 soldiers, which is a lot.
Moving on target location.
Also, I'm going to be naming all the soldiers after either celebrities, like subscribers of mine, or just random like people. So if you want to name any of the soldiers, let me know. Just leave a comment with the soldier's name, like just a first and last name, it can be whatever.
On Overwatch.
Eyes on the prize.
Yeah, we're still just moving one turn at a time, we still don't see the enemy, we're just going to slowly move up on them. And be very careful with the staircase, because I haven't ran into any enemies yet, and there could be like 3 groups of enemies upstairs here. This could be a slaughter for me. Let's hope for the best.
On the move.
These guys
Okay.
make up the bulk of the
I
Advent
see
forces
5 enemies.
They're disciplined and well equipped, but their obedience makes them
6.
predictable. The Advent officers seem more capable than the grunts.
So we're going to have to
I'm not sure
really
whether
take our
chalk it
time
up
with
to
this.
Training or stricter mind control. Menace 1-5, you're near the target position.
Ooh, I got really lucky. I was 1 square away from them seeing me. I think my best bet is to get high ground and some cover over to the left side of the screen, over in this general area. Here is probably decent. See if I can get the enemies to split up a little bit, because as it currently sits, I can't fight all 6 of those guys at once. I'll get slaughtered. Let's hide here.
Let's do this.
So I'm going to try to do 1 mission per episode, or per live stream. Okay, cool. They're kind of separating a little bit. They're backing up. I can kind of put them in a corner, which is cool. Missions can take anywhere from like 30 minutes to 45, or to like 2 hours if it's a longer mission.
Heading to that location.
Roger that.
I just had this character here last turn. Alright, we're slowly approaching. I'm going to want to be as careful as I can with this. Go right here.
Orders confirmed. Moving out. Got it covered. No one.
Scanning.
Okay, those guys are... The more they separate, the better. If I can get them to go all the way downstairs, I'll take care of them down there. I think our best strategy is actually to go this way around them. So let's slowly move this way now. Nope, I just found the 3rd group of enemies. Well, now I know where every enemy on the map is.
Their genetic structure now includes human DNA. They are stronger than ever, with an even greater psionic potential.
Heading out.
Moving on target location. Affirmative, covering now. Got my eyes on it.
Okay. So now all the pods of enemies have split up. This might be my opportunity to finally attack.
You have my trust.
See? see him, so he'll see me as soon as I alert. So I'm not gonna alert this turn.
On my way.
I gotta be very careful here. Especially since they didn't give me a Reaper.
Heading there now.
Moving to designated coordinates. Overwatch. I'll maintain my watch.
Eyes on the prize.
Oh, they saw me. Alright, it's time for the war to start. Let's see how this goes. I might get slaughtered. I might lose the first episode. We'll see, we'll see. Oh yeah, that's not a good start. I might have to start the whole game over. Okay, it's a kill.
Target neutralized.
That's unfortunate. That's Xcom, baby. Yep, I alerted all 3 pods at the same time. Played that terribly. Let's play this out and see how it goes, but I'm pretty sure I'm about to get wiped.
Enemy down.
Heading out.
I get a flanking shot right here.
Feel the power of the Templars. You will torment us no longer.
Yep, now we're gonna get right up here. Let's see how bad it is. Already lost one
Strength of the
troop.
Templars ebbs and flows with the tide of combat. As we focus our energy, our power increases and can be unleashed
Back
upon
there,
our
get some
enemies.
cover. Yeah, there's still 2 on that side.
They're moving to flank me. Okay, this is bad.
Okay, he survived. Nice. Oof. Yeah, that's tough.
Help! Help! Someone help!
Oh no, my soldier panicked. Hey, somehow that works out well. Yep. Let's go. We got a kill. We can just get through these first couple missions. It's the hardest part of the game. She's panicking. Okay, I only got one guy to control.
Death to the invaders. As you order.
Okay, nice dodge.
I'm under attack here.
Templar's not lost yet.
With stubborn increases.
Dodged that too.
respite for the dead. The aliens have found a way to mind control them now.
Probably my best bet. Yeah, let me kill the Codex.
We'll pay the price.
Hey, we might actually beat this mission. Beat this mission, I guess we can. Even with 2 deaths or whatever, 3 deaths, so
Where are
matter.
your saviors now?
These are just rookies. It'll set us back a month or whatever.
I've recovered the item.
So yep, now that the sectoid's gone, you guys. 3 to 5, so we need a little bit of luck to hit this shot. I'm gonna back up over here so I'm as far away from the other enemies as possible. Come on, 4 damage. Let's go. 5. Let's go.
Negative ammo. I'm spent.
1. I only see 1 enemy left. I'm gonna back up though.
I comply.
Nice, he missed. Let's go, let's go.
I can't avoid their attacks for much longer.
No, still bleeding out. Okay. First, let's get rid of him. He might be the last enemy.
Area is secure.
Yep.
We're not
Okay.
picking up any inbound contacts. Scanners are clear. Menace 1-5, we have a limited window to act before Advent responds. We need to get those charges planted on
I
the
might
double.
die from bleeding out here, but we'll see, we'll see.
Getting it done.
I think he only has 1 turn left on his timer. Alright. 2 people died, that ain't too bad. We beat the mission. Only half our crew died, let's go guys. So now I'm gonna play the base building stuff in between missions and set up the next mission before I end the live stream.
Status confirmed.
So that way next time we do an episode, it's just right at the beginning of the mission. And we can do the mission and we'll do the base management stuff after the mission. Every episode. That was a pretty successful mission. At one point I thought it was going to be a complete squad wipe, and we managed to turn it around, so good job guys. So one of my subscribers had put a name in and wanted one of the soldiers named after them, so that Templar that was our hero that match was named after them.
Remember, only together can we build a better tomorrow.
If you guys want one of the soldiers named after you, just put a name in the comments. It doesn't have to be your name. He's got promoted. Ooh, nice. That was probably the best case scenario. We got a specialist which we'll be able to use as a medic in the future. RIP, our 2 dead soldiers. So, alright, first we're gonna go to the armory, go to our soldiers, and find the Templar who's wounded, and name him after our subscriber. First name R.A.
I never got around to asking you, Doctor, but what exactly
Last
did you
name.
do before the invasion?
At one time, I was employed as a biochemist in the pharmaceutical industry, mainly researching vaccine production techniques. Because of my background, I was rounded up by Advent and put to work in one of the very first gene therapy clinics. I saw firsthand what their technology is capable of. For better or worse.
I'd say we're lucky to have you with us.
I appreciate the sentiment.
Great. We're gonna go over to the research lab and start our research. I'm gonna go with hybrid materials.
I do find that area.
Path. We're gonna be getting shot at a lot.
Okay, reworked your repulsion.
You'd be
See how much
surprised how big
credits
of a
we got?
difference some of these things can make in combat,
We
Commander.
for sure need a med kit.
With a few supplies, I can manufacture anything we need in no time. I saw Tygan muttering to him.
Wait, I picked a decision right?
This new Templar operative may be a bit unique, but so far everything seems on the level. We're receiving the position of the Templar HQ now. We don't know much about these Templars, so it might be worth sticking around here for a while, as well as contacting.
How about now? Can you hear me better?
Leader.
My people understand the value of our cooperation.
Can you hear me now, Space?
I greet you as an ally facing a shared enemy. My followers seek balance with the psionic forces that flow through the earth and all its inhabitants. We channel this energy, aided by technology of our own design, to pursue justice for those who have fallen victim to the Elders and their servants.
Alright, let's
One of our
go.
resistance contacts just tipped us off to a site that may be worth investigating.
Hey, Commander. There's room for us to expand our facilities on board the Avenger, Commander, but we'll need more engineers to clear out space for construction first. Commander, I'm going to need more help on the engineering team before I can start clearing out.
We don't have a single engineer? Okay.
We should recruit an engineer.
That's good to know. I think I'm gonna name one of the soldiers after Space. Haha. Yo, it's C-Mac. There we go, that's Space. For sure. First name Space. Last name D Dog. There we go. Now we got Space D Dog on the team.
What can I do for you, Commander?
Hello, Commander.
Can you guys hear me better now?
Underway, but it will be some time yet before my research is complete.
Okay, cool. Just making sure.
Dr. Shen's constant vigil over my
Alright, build
activities is
items.
starting to wear thin.
I honestly might start with a flashbang right away too.
She's going to have to trust me if we're going to achieve.
Because on this harder
goals.
difficulty, flashbangs are almost a must.
I am still hard at work on the current research priority, Commander.
Yeah, I'm going for the engineer right away because we have no engineering team. Yo, we got 4 people in the chat. Let's go.
Commander, the Avengers' remote scanning capabilities will help us search the area for clues or other resources. It's going to take some time, though. We've got a lot of ground to cover.
Our research was a success.
Deco as a stream fan. Alright, we got the nanoscale vests. So that's something we can buy to get better armor. 63 days for plated armor. Yeah, right. Alright. Let's do modular weapons. That'll let us equip like extended mags and stuff onto our weapons once we start finding them. Okay. Oh, we got an engineer. Nice. Okay. So now we can go to the engineering lab and start doing some stuff.
Commander, so far I haven't seen anything critical among the alien components left over in this area.
I can't afford any of the rooms right now.
This stuff out, we could probably use this.
So we need some supplies.
Excavation is underway, Commander.
And I believe, yep, this gives supplies, so we're gonna do this. Go over to California and scan the terrain. Of course I like Deco. Alright, here we go. So this is probably gonna be, yep. For an engineer, let's go.
We've already identified a potential target to disrupt the aliens' operations in this region.
Nice. The Templars fully recovered from their wounds. Oh wow. That character with the top hat looks really cool. Clear squad. Alright, let's bring the Specialist, let's bring the Templar, since those are our experienced troops. Let's bring Space, and one of the random rookies. With our Specialists, we need to give them a med kit for sure. No, Space is one of the characters in game now. Okay, Templar, we're gonna leave with the grenade. Space, we're gonna give him the flashbang instead of a frag grenade. And then this random dude. Okay. Yep. Alright, since it's the beginning of the second mission, I think I'm gonna end the episode as soon as the loading screens are done. But thank you guys for coming to the first episode. I'm not sure exactly when I'm going to do the second one, but I will try to let you guys know on my channel via the community post. But thanks everybody for coming. This was fun. I thought I was going to have to start the game over, so I'm super glad that we were able to beat the first mission. This game is really, really hard, and the amount of people that have beaten this on the hardest difficulty is less than 0.5%, and I'm trying to do something even harder than that, because I turned it on Ironman mode, which means I cannot go back to old save files. If I misclick or drop the controller or press the wrong button, I have to live with the consequences of my actions, which makes this game very difficult. But alright, thank you guys for coming. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Let's scope out the mission at first at least, too. Okay, so we have to protect the data. So these missions are sometimes scuffed, where it's very hard to get all the way across the map in the amount of time that they give you, so we'll have to kind of rush it. We'll see how it goes, though. We do have concealment, so I'll be stewing over this mission in my head while I am in between episodes. I'll catch you guys all in the next episode. Thanks, and bye. Alright, broadcast options.